How are we doing today? Hope you're all well. So today, before I got started, I wanted to talk about complex movement patterns. What are complex movement patterns? Well, they're basically everything that you do. Your everyday movement and things that are specialized and all that stuff. Your brain is basically a huge vault of complex movement patterns. The difference between something being effortless and something taking your cognitive effort is how much you practice it. Myelin sheathing and all that. The more you practice something, the more myelin sheathing surrounds that neural network and tightens it, makes it more viable and less effort on your conscious part. And why do I say this? Because it's important to have a lot of complex movement patterns. That's why variety is the spice of life. Variety in everything is the spice of life. And that just means that it'll be a lot tougher for you to be forgetting things. It'll actually make it easier for you to learn other things because your brain is in this like plastic mode because it's forming tight networks within it. Complex movement patterns, the ones that you're comfortable with, you don't even have to think about doing this stuff. Things that you don't know are things that you have to think about, which is it's pretty obvious. If you're right hand dominant, if you try to do something with your left hand, you'll know right away that the complex movement pattern isn't learned. In fact, if you do anything with your offhand, that's a clear indicator of what it's like to not have that complex movement pattern learned. And so I see those as opportunities, right? If I'm crappy with something, I see it as an opportunity to create a complex movement pattern. It's tough to not say that a lot. At any rate, why am I saying all of this? Why are complex movement patterns important? They're important for brain health overall, right? They'll keep you sharp. You do a lot of varied stuff in life, it keeps you sharp, right? The more often you're outside of your comfort zone, the better, because then you'll be comfortable with more things and stuff just won't stress you out as much. And you grow. You won't hit a plateau. You'll have so many different avenues to explore when it comes to anything. You won't have like a plateau that you could possibly reach. And gymnastic rings, oh my gosh, are just one of those beautiful, varied things in life. They just have so much to them that is outside of the conventional lifting. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got an arm day, but I'm gonna be using the ring. So first deal I'll do is shoulders. I'm gonna do an overhead press. And again, this is gonna be outside of what a normal overhead press looks like because I'll be effectively upside down. Okay, it'll be like an upside down shoulder press. That is gonna be tough for me because it's not something that I'm used to, and while initially wonky looking, I hope that it's building those neural networks that I was talking about in my head, those pathways, right? I'm not trying to say that it like creates whole new structures in your brain, but it basically bundles and tightens things together to make them easy for this firing thing to happen. There's a lot of complexity to it, and obviously there are a lot smarter people out there who can explain it better. But my understanding is that the more you move, the more better your brain is basically. Like the people who don't move around and stuff, how they are. Their brain simply is just not the same, right? Versus someone who is active, versus someone who engages in, critical thinking and is just always doing something different. And variety is the spice of life. And when your brain is nothing but complex movement patterns, even your speech, these are all complex movement patterns, walking, everything. It's complex movement patterns. When you are a baby, you have to learn all this stuff. It's all wonky, and then you refine it and stuff. And so it behooves you to take on new challenges. And a great one to start is just brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. That it feels crazy. It doesn't feel like you're doing a good job. If you're capable of doing it, that's fine, and you're missing the point. Like throwing a ball or what have you. Those are challenges that they are extremely difficult. You really, literally, it's a struggle to do that kind of stuff, and that's good. If you ever wanted to increase your neuroplasticity, you could do offhand work, or just work out with different modalities. Okay, this is why I like to switch between all these different things, because that complex movement pattern, I don't ever want to get good really at anything. I want it to always be sort of challenging, because then that means that my brain is still trying to really tightly pack these connections together, and I'm still just getting more in. I've kind of rambled a little bit. Let's get into it. It's shoulders, bis, and tris, and then we'll see about some abs. All right. The first thing is going to be overhead press, and this is what I basically came up with. Sit back here and do all this bit. Yes. I don't think I'm alone, right? I don't think I'm alone in wanting to learn, right? I love learning. I love finding out new stuff. It's like exciting. I know I'm not alone in doing that. And what makes you have a greater propensity to like retain this stuff and then go out and do more is by engaging in challenging movement. Challenging movement. It makes the brain have to work really hard. It primes it to learn other stuff too. And again, complex movement patterns, as many as you can get. Just think about it, your comfort zone is small and tight, but the more you stuff into it, it has to grow. It has to expand simply by virtue of the volume being filled with all these different comforts. Ultimately, your comfort zone can be huge, and even stressful shit can be comfortable to you. You know, rambling. I can't ramble. Oh, shit. Oh, I can really... Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's something different there too. All that shaking around, oh my God. Putting a lot of pressure in places that I normally am not able to. And it feels, I love the wonkiness, right? You learn to love the wonkiness because you know after a while, at some point, it stops being so wonky. And it's like a personal small win. Anyway, let's do it. Got the eccentric mobility. To be careful to keep it on top of my shoulders here. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, kind of like this upright row variation. I got my feet on this little bench here. Here we go. I'll try to lean back. There we go. You obviously want to be working out with some variety just so that your muscles have different stimulation as well. You want to be like attacking with different kinds of challenges. That way, anything that comes up, you'll be ready for it. You know, if someone asks you to jump up high and you're like a strong lifter, you'll have practiced it. Even though I'm not doing any of that. I don't know why I brought that specific scenario up. Anyway, let's ramble down. The constant tension on these is just, there's nothing else like it. Plus I can spread my arms out. All right. Do it. All right, here we go.
Drop that.
Okay. Whew. Definitely feel that in the rear delts. You also want to stay sharp. Keep it sharp. That myelin sheathing, that ain't no joke. You start having degraded myelin sheathing, that's like memory issues and shit. So like working out now, laying all that myelin sheathing foundational work, that paves the way for your easier older years. Okay, not just in terms of ability, but also cognitive function. Okay, it's all connected. Your thoughts aren't some ethereal thing. They are physical objects inside your brain. Your thoughts are. Okay, they don't just come out of nowhere. They are made and put together by cells, and then ultimately your brain. It is all connected. Everything responds to exercise, and you have the best response with variety. Complex movement patterns are that. They can be as complex. Everything is complex. Even lifting a leg is complex because so much is going on. So much balancing to keep you up. All kinds of stuff that you don't even think about because it's buried. It's lodged in your brain. A permanent fixture, more or less. Until you forget how to do that. And so practice with stuff. A continued exposure to things, but also while keeping some variety in mind. Nothing will ever get stale or stagnant if you let it. Anyway, I was just trying to get out of doing the bicep work I'm gonna do, but kind of do this similar that I was with the shoulders. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. The other thing I like about the rings is obviously the stretch. The stretch is so important. It is a special thing. It does itself. Okay? And if you think about a bicep curl, most of the time you're curling it, but almost never trying to keep it from being uncurled. Oh my God! And that's the beauty of the rings. That complex movement pattern, the stimulus for it, it's like nothing else. I think that's why our ancestors, oh my God, were so jacked. Because they were just swinging from trees and then ultimately having to swing stuff, hurl stones, everything, catch stuff, decelerate landings. All of this movement would have meant for a very athletic human. Oh my God. Holy fucking shit, bro. Yes. All right, I got one more. really is something special. I do feel this in my chest, but I'm really trying to put that emphasis on my biceps. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Bicep curls, but then I'm gonna move them in just like this. Body weight bicep curls. A little spritz on this one. Alright, it's gonna be one of these things right here. Oh my god, I'm so weak. Okay, I gotta do it that way. Oh my god. That's good stuff. Alright. Yeah, being able to rotate my wrists around too to really fucking target that spot, that's also a really good benefit of these rings. I can just basically pin myself in the right spot. And if it's too heavy, I just move my body. I can just make adjustments on the fly. Oh my god. There's a way you can kind of like seesaw there. Oh my god. It's something fierce right there. It's something fierce. I don't know if you can tell. Pump is good. It's a good pump. It's a good pump. I'm just out here looking silly in front of my little mirror here. Trying to put on some gains. Alright. One more. My god, let's do it over again. Just because. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, fuck. Dude, fuck. There we go. Okay. Now obviously for the full arm effect, we'll do some triceps. Just lean back, still be elevated.
Drop that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I used to feel some type of way about all that shaking and stuff. Now I'm like, I went for it. Now I know I'm like, oh shit, those are gains. Those are gains coming up. The shakiness, that's gonna be smoothness soon. Once the gains kind of fucking, once the gains, brother. Once the gains get going. I was thinking about this thing. Let's see what this even looks like. Got the world right there. Got the world on my shoulders. That was lame, stupid. It was really dumb. Don't even listen to that. We'll cut that out in post. Look off. Look off. Okay, let's do one more of these. Oh, I'm gonna do some ab work. Oh wait, I still have a fucking thing. Alright. I think what this one is. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. My god. Oh. Holy crap. Yeah, don't need a lot of weight for that at all. Just this side of beef right here. You can call it that. Side of fucking beef. Anyway. Oh my god, dude, I'm such a ham. No. Anyway, glasses of the day. These. Hey, I got this last thing, bro. Oh my god. I don't even know what that looks like. I hope it's not just my ass. It might be. It might just be my ass. I don't fucking know. Alright. Wasting so much time, bro. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Alright, that's it. I'm definitely gonna do some abs. Here we go. It's just bring this down for a little bit. Okay, this ain't doing it. my god, damn. Okay.
Drop that.
Okay. Okay. So, consider incorporating more complex movement patterns in your life, even if they feel strange, alien, awkward, or wonky. Because if you give it your determined effort, you will get better at them. And know that it's making physical, lasting, positive changes in your brain and body. Okay? Every aspect of varied exercise is beneficial as long as it's done safely and it's done in a meaningful way. I encourage all of you to embrace the wonkiness. You know, take up something that is completely outside of your comfort zone just for the sake of doing it. You know, learn a language without the intention of picking it up completely. Just do it because it's something that is different. You know, I took on the mace bell and I took on the gymnastics rings and some other stuff because I wanted there to be some variety that just is unlike anything else that I'm exposed to in life. And with that, all right, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of you are well. I will see you soon, okay? Just remember, you could do a lot to make your life easier, not only now, but when you're older, okay? A lot of people just think that they're gonna do it later on. Do it now. Do it fucking now. All right, you got this.